He stopped drinking the poison. He stopped eating them dinners. He stopped taking them gifts. He don't want them dollar bills. He stopped exchanging energies with people. He and she just stopped doing everything with everyone so you could balance out whose energy is who, what energy is what's the intention, any ulterior motive. And it just blew up everything this occultic mind people was thinking. You detox your mind, body, and soul. You drink more water. You spend more time in nature by self. You process what your ancestors, what your divine light beings are telling you when you come and get clarity for your situations and circumstances, right? Thank you, collective. If I haven't thanked you already for being here. To my new thank you for checking in. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. To my returning new OGs, you already know I love you guys so much. And to my day one OGs, you already know. You already know we gonna get this popping. You think I'll be worried if my numbers was popping and then they went down and then they go up again? Like, they be going down, but they be coming up again. That was in one of them Chris Tucker movies. Not so obsessed anymore. Not so obsessively dedicated to what? The hate. Oh. They realizing that you were a gift, having to change your heart. Because they know they was wrong. They got jealous with envy and lost their mind and let them demons work through them like the portal of hells they charged themselves up to be. That's nobody's fault but their own. They kept begging the devil for it and they got what they was asking for. A new opportunity and wisdom. Now everything that, things that don't occur in divine timing. A new opportunity to kill that noise and change their health. They didn't want to receive the messages from the divine realms, shadow or light. They didn't want to acquire the wisdom on how to move forward. But she had an opportunity, or he had an opportunity to remove themselves from doing this stuff already. Right? Excuse me for a second. I gotta check the time. Excuse me for 1 minute. Sorry guys, excuse me. Because I gotta sit down for this one. Ooh, child. Okay. I call this my holy water. My rose water, right? Yeah, I'm the walk-in store, child. If you want it, I get it. As long as it's organic and good for you. Hit your girl up. If y'all don't see the email, my bad. That's the email. I just be trying to keep the background out the shot, right? Email is all I see is sevensllc@gmail.com. But all right, let's clear it up and close it out. Okay, a new opportunity to acquire wisdom. And you have a masculine that don't want to no longer be in despair in his thoughts about this court situation over this jealous woman who's going to prison, who doesn't care if she died, who won't stop. He doesn't want to go to prison. He's trying to stop the obsession and staying dedicated to hating on this loving person that's on their path, that they were trying to knock them off their path of gifts. Divine inherited gifts. Maybe Holy Spirit put, you got the touch. You lay hands on people. You can see. You got sight. You will see it. You can see beyond the veil. It was your gift. It was never their gift. They try to bang you in your head so much that you couldn't even focus on your own universal divine gifts. Confirmation that you tap into the universe and Mother Earth with. You got a new opportunity to acquire the wisdom to get away from this person before you end up dying. Step back in your honor and your royal self and change your health around from bad to good. So you're not worried about these messages no more about this unexpected income. You aware that all things occur in divine timing. And if it didn't occur in divine timing, it just wasn't meant yet. Not retreating from waking up not retreating from acknowledging that if it's not divine timing, it's just not meant. It's a deception, and the devil is nothing but a liar, trying to knock you out your spot of high honor and kill you off before you have a chance to become the best potential of yourself. They're just trying to stop you from being the best version of yourself. They want to deceive you, like the divine is never going to come for you. But that's not true. That's an exception, because the devil is a liar, and so are they minions. Just hating because they don't have a new opportunity to acquire the wisdom like you did, because they didn't detoxify. Right? Now they waking up to the truth that they didn't stop. They can't say that they wasn't obsessed. How could they say they was not obsessed when all roads lead to? They were dedicated to it, even to the point that it's showing on their health and their body and their attitude and their lifestyles. Not even caring if they unalive themselves, as long as it stops you on your path. They mad because you're gifted and they not. So they in a secret competition with you, wanting to humiliate you. Green with Ivy got all this extra energy going on. This man wondering how he gonna walk away free after doing what he did to help this woman, because he thought that he was going to steal somebody else's gift in the background, which was a lie. You can't take what the Holy Spirit has for a person. That's just what it is. You can't overstep God's rule. God got us his rule. So I don't want them to have it because I don't like them. Give me that. It doesn't work like that. What else? Holy Spirit closing this video out. Please and thank you. Final message. Yeah, overstepping your boundaries. They waking up to the fact that their obsessions was overstepping your boundaries, and that's why they getting karma right now. Of course. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, too busy feeling entitled to somebody else's privilege. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. They were full-heartedly, bullheadedly moving forward, trying to disrupt your boundaries because they were awakening to the fact of how you were dedicated to maturing. To the point they got themselves put in a prison, spiritual and literal, and spirit and in flesh. Yeah, I'm going to close it out. I'm clocking the time. I love you guys. I'm going to absolutely catch up with you in the next video. Okay? Let's see what Holy Spirit going to say closing this out. I pray you guys have a wonderful Tuesday, November 18th. I finally got to take the date right, 2025. But time is fluid, as gender is fluid. This is absolutely a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it on the table. If it do, I'm glad you're finding more clarity. Check back in or hit me up for a personal reading. But moving forward, the final message is the soulmate is stressed over your happiness. An old soulmate stress is over your happiness. And they don't want to put to rest what you once had or how they keep trying to stop you. The truth is you're really happy without them. And you no longer have any more passion for the connection. But they don't want to release that connection anymore. But you're releasing it, and walking in your true self resolve the issue whether they like it or not. You put your energy into self-love. And you don't pay no attention to their entitled ass, who need to start working on their self-limiting beliefs instead of thinking that they're going to affect your lifestyle, because it's only going to affect their health. Their health going to go from bad to worse, and then they're going to end up putting themselves in the casket behind it, trying to worry about what you doing, trying to pocket watch you and how you getting your income one way or the next. And then when you get it, how they could get it from you or how they could beg you for it. Remember when? Remember what I did? Remember what I caused? Mad that you self-made. You may have no more cause in your life. They could just go focus on their life and stop sweating, you know. You smurf fed on their ass. Real quick. You was born different from a different breed. Yeah, Gargamel created her, but she was different. She wasn't like Gargamel. She didn't have a bad heart regardless. No matter if he thought he was her creator. She found a better energy. Smurf got an ascension. And then she helped be a hero while she helped solve issues. Yeah, I'm a big kid sometimes. I know. I just thought it was cool. I know. I went to the movies with my grandchild back in August, and they had the Smurfs there. But we went to go see Jurassic Park, that last one. Oh, yeah. Don't let these people disrupt your family life if you have the blessing and privilege to enjoy it. You know, do your best to pay them no mind and focus on other things of productivity and abundance to block them out as much as possible. And try not to hurt yourself in the process. Holy Spirit is working on it. It's happening a lot faster than what it was in the past. And now you can see the expeditious shift. Continue to call your energy back, cleanse and purify, and continue to release their energies. When you do a return it to the Holy Sender, because they only leasing those souls. And if they want to push their soul out so they could be a portal from hell, they wouldn't know what to do with that energy anyway if you re-energize them. So it's not wrong to send it to, like, I usually, if I don't do it directly to the Holy Spirit myself, I'll allow it with the intention to the ancestors and archangels to assist me for the highest, greatest good of the all to transmute the energy. You know, yeah. I don't mind. I speak like this because sometimes the channels come in quickly, but sometimes I slow it down. It's just how to go, guys. I love you. I'm focused, man. I'll catch up with you guys in the next video. Beautiful day to you guys. Love you. Peace.